the chairman of the House Financial Services Subcommittee on Oversight and Investigation. Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you, Ashley. Very nice to be with you.
So with the conflict in Iran going into its fourth day, what should Americans know?
Well, Americans should understand, first off, many of my Democrat colleagues like to say that this is not a legal use of the War Powers Act, which it absolutely 100% is. Secondly, Iran is a state of terrorism. Most of the terrorism that exists throughout our world, both here at home and from Hamas to Hezbollah throughout the Middle East, is funded and managed and orchestrated by Iran. Iran was offered a deal by President Trump. Stop your nuclear development and your uranium enrichment, or we're going to hurt you. We'll stop it for you. Iran refused. What's not so much known, in the last discussion, we actually offered to provide Iran with the necessary materials for energy production, nuclear energy production, not production for a bomb. Iran said no. So we clearly understood what their intent is. Their intent is to create a bomb and to be a terrorist nation, not just on other countries, but on their own. I received information this morning that it wasn't 30,000 people that were protesting were killed. It was over 90,000. Iran's a country with 93 million people. They murdered 93,000 of their citizens in the last 2 months. This is a rogue state, and because of that, along with the United States, certainly Israel, but the regional nations, President Trump did a great job building trust throughout the region in the Middle East. So Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, UAE, they're all Jordan, they all get it, they're all with us. They want this reign of terror to end, and that's what's taking place.
You said that given the conflict, lawmakers must agree immediately to fund the Department of Homeland Security. How urgent do you feel this is?
Well, it is. Let's face it. It's the Department of Homeland Security. That means our borders. That means certainly FEMA. It means TSA. It means our Coast Guard, which guards our coast. And yet the Democrats think it's a wonderful idea to keep that shut down. Okay? All that does is create danger, disruption. And unfortunately, many of us think that is my Democrat colleagues' goal, to help create chaos and blame it on President Trump, so somehow that helps them politically. This is serious business. We need to govern. We need to lead. We can't be playing politics. We need to open DHS back up. It needs to be done this week. We're bringing it to the House floor.
All right, and in February you introduced the Scam Act. What is that, and what impact can it have?
Well, the Scams Act was originally written by Bernie Moreno in the Senate. I took it up in the House because it fits perfectly with what we're trying to do, and that's fight consumer frauds and scams. And this will be a big help, and it focuses on social media companies. 25%, maybe even 35% of the scams originate off of social media. So what this is doing is it's requiring social media companies, if they hear about a report of a scam coming from one of their websites or sites, they need to shut it down or at least review it within 72 hours. If they don't, they could be held liable for the scams that are taking place. So it's a very serious bill that I think will have bipartisan support, and I'm very happy to be behind it.
And what will it require online platforms to do specifically?
To investigate it, review it, shut it down for 30 days. If they suspect that it is delivering fraud, so they got to give the benefit of the doubt that it is a fraudulent if reports came in, and then eliminate it if they find it to be the case.
What should Americans be cognizant of when it comes to online scams?
If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Do not respond to threats or requests. Get a phone number, make the call, have them return your call, verify before responding to such things as Easy Pass threats, where people are told your Easy Pass is overdue. If you don't pay X number of dollars, you're going to lose your license. Your bank would never text you and tell you need to provide them credit card or account information. Okay, go slow, take your time, make the phone calls, and ask for some family assistance if you're unsure.
Do you think that specific groups might be especially vulnerable, such as the elderly?
Yes, but all groups are. Young people, you name it. Some of these, they're very sophisticated. They're very good at tricking people. So it's certainly seniors. We do our best there to keep them educated as to what your bank would not ask for and what a scam artist would, to bring up those red flags. Some banks are doing it very well, some not as well. Some companies and websites, Google for instance, is doing a very good job. Some social media companies, popular ones, well-known ones, are not. So we need them all to come to a higher level, and because it's not just tens of billions of dollars, it could be $100 billion in scams and fraud that is being perpetrated on the American people.
Congressman Dan Meuser, thank you so much for joining us at the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you, Ashley.